What is up, people? I hadn't really planned on going live again today, but I saw a lot of requests to see me again, and then Vladdy came over to hang out, so I figured we'd go live. And yeah.
Man, I saw that, man. There was something on my head. Had me looking crazy.
So where is everybody? We'll wait for you guys to get here. We're going to get everything set up. We're over here at the Campbell Cafe. Vladimir was also in the military. I was in the military. What's up, George? Yeah. What's going on, buddy? Who's all and Jordan's already back for more. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go live, but Vladdy stopped on by, and I figured we'd go ahead and jump in and say what's up. Little Campbell Cafe, hanging out here at Fort Campbell, talking, chilling, chatting. What do you say?
Stocked up.
Stocked up. That's what's up.
That makes two.
That makes two. People are coming and going. That's cool. That's cool. We gotta build everything first. The inhaler is in the house.
Vlad.
I think I spelled that wrong. How do you spell inhaler?
I-N-H-A-L-E-R.
H-A-L-E-R. Yeah, there we go. English spelling was never my good thing. English composition was fine, but I hated spelling, dude.
I wanted spelling being in second grade. It was straight.
I didn't like spelling.
That was it.
If I can see, I used to do it though, where I could write things down. If it looks good enough to me and I could read it, that's all that matters.
Hey, you know I can spell in Spanish too. Okay, my friend.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo no sé. Let's get everything set up. So what's up, guys? Well, nobody's here hanging out, man. We got to give them time. But granted, though, it is kind of late in the UK. But our friends over in Australia should still be up. It is Monday, going into Monday, so school's tomorrow, and yeah.
¿Estás bien, y tú?
They want to know your name.
It's good, y'all. My name's Vlad. Vlad the Inhaler. Vlad the Impaler. Depends on your gender.
Vlad the Inhaler. I've been chilling with Vlad for years, you guys. We've been knowing each other for a minute. He joined the military. I joined up a few years later.
I joined in 2004.
Yep.
Yeah, 2004.
Good times.
What up? What up? What up, George? What up, Jorge? Jorge Anderson. Orale.
All right, we're getting it going. You guys just chill, talk with Vladdy. I'm still doing all my stuff. This is not going to be a long one, guys. It's going to be short. Vladdy's just stopping by, and we were just having some funny conversation, talking stuff.
Some people work 9 to 5.
You're so scary. The other day, we were doing a live chat, and someone came in, and they were like, "What's up, Loco?" I'm like, "Yo, there's only one person who calls me Loco, and that's Vladimir." And it wasn't, though. It was actually our friend Calvin. But at the time, I couldn't remember anybody else who called me Loco.
It's the only Loco I know.
But if you guys want to hear the truth about it, I've been crazy for a long time. He can attest to that.
It's my favorite Jew.
I
don't know.
Bat Cave is our tag. Is one of our awesome new tags, and we're gonna stop in at the Bat Cave in just a second, actually, because da na 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 Bat Cave, Bat Cave. Some say that I'm lazy, but it's really that I'm crazy. Bat Cave, Bat Cave. Come on, Lois, let's get busy. Bat Cave. Oh, Peter.
Gee Willikers, Batman.
Holy trains, Batman. Is someone trying to throw... Okay. This is why I've been sticking to Camerify. I think I'm going to stop using this. I hate this YouTube app. YouTube has got to fix it. It shuts down all the time. McDonald's Wi-Fi. You know, you can only steal it from so far, and Starbucks went ahead and dropped their router speed down, so it's just not worth stealing anymore.
Hey.
Quit rocking the boat, P.
Hey. Relax. Relax, take notes.
He's just happy that he's got a brown buddy here.
You know, be brown and proud. Go take a nap. Hey,
Peanut. Oh, it's an earthquake.
You rocking
The
You rocking my
Madrid's fault
world.
line.
You rocking my world.
The new
Go lay down.
Peanut, over here, bud. Come on. Kendall, go to your override command. Kendall.
Best man's friends. Sometimes in friends.
Sometimes, yeah. You can't pick your friends. You can pick your nose.
What you trying to say?
Just saying. The inhaler stops by. The way he got his name is he's obviously, his name is not Vlad, but Walad. But it sounds like Vlad. And I always called him Vlad anyway. And you guys know I'm a little bit of a history buff. And so we know about the history of Vlad the Impaler. But because my boy could chief out a bull like he was a champ back in the day, we called him Vlad the Inhaler. Way back. That was probably early 2000s, like 2002, 2003, 2002.
Yeah, it was long enough.
It was back in the day.
Memories.
Do you remember when we had my Eclipse and we picked up that chair?
Oh, man.
God, I used to have this really nice tricked out Eclipse back in the day, you know, all Fast and the Furious and everything. And we were staying at his apartment. And we're driving down the road, and we see this like lazy boy out on the side of the road. We're like, that's a good-looking lazy boy. Man. We threw it in the back of my Eclipse. Had to drive with the back hatch up to get it to his place. We broke the crap out of that chair.
I always get good sleep.
You liked that chair, didn't you?
Man, the chair was comfortable. We fixed it and everything.
You just need a little work. I think we have a couple boards needed to be nailed back into place, and
that's what love.
A little fluffing.
A little TLC.
Yeah, and lock, stock, ready to rock. It was back. I got a few hours of sleep. Let's see. I think about 4. I slept about 4 hours. So I feel a lot better. Thank you.
Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Been working on it for about a year. A little change.
This is my crazy Puerto Rican buddy right here. Love him to death.
Solid.
Crazy cat, man. Crazy cat. He can attest I was always the weird little Jew kid, but everyone was like, yo, he's crazy though. But it's cool.
If anyone could understand how the mind of this man works and the things that come out his mouth. Man was born to be a politician. I don't think you understand.
No, see, I'm not supposed to make my political move till I'm 33. Not until next year.
See?
Next year.
Wait.
Oh, it slowed down a bit. There we go. It caught up.
Slightly attracted. Slightly. No homo. No homo, though. It's all good.
It's a pretty majestic beard. I will give you guys that. There's no doubt of that. I had one going for a while when we did the Juice Wars. But if you guys remember the Juice Wars, Brad had mentioned them. And I had to quit the Juice Wars because I got really sick from them.
I need to take the beard game away from James Harden, cat from the NBA, plays for the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
I need to go ahead and, no fear in the beard. No fear in the beard. Don't ever fear a beard. A beard comes from a God-fearing man.
I guess that's why I don't have
I need to get that t-shirt. What would the beard do?
What would the beard do? It would grow. That deserves it.
If the beard can do it, anybody can.
If the beard can do it, anybody can. I love it. Peanut, how come jetzt?
Too far.
It's never too far. It's too late to turn back now. No, it's not. So Vladdy comes over and sometimes and plays the retro games.
Man, memories.
Memories.
Great memories.
Street sweeper beard. Street sweeper, baby.
Your boy got the Sega. I got the Sega at home. You know what I'm saying? I played some Sonic.
You guys should go back and check out some of the old Unique Drink Guru episodes. Vladimir was in a lot of those. He was there for a lot of the Juice Wars.
I was there for a lot of the good ones.
The good ones.
I'll say that. Wait. What was that boiled thing we drank?
Boiled limes. That was the one that made me wicked sick, was the boiled limes.
Yeah.
Because it killed all the probiotics in my system, and I had like no good germs in my gut. I killed all the good germs. It took like a month to get them back. So I was retarded sick, dude. Retarded sick, dude.
Wait, where is he at?
Peanut, stop, man. Come here. Go to your kennel. It's not the time for it tonight. Not the time for it.
Where's my favorite Boston Celtic?
Can you get Buckfast in Canada?
Bro.
What's Buckfast?
Breakfast?
We got breakfast. Yeah, we do breakfast. I like breakfast.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons is good.
I've been to Tim Hortons. I've been to Friendly's.
If y'all don't know, Tim Hortons is basically a Canadian Starbucks.
Well, I guess.
Tonic wine.
Tonic wine. Ugh, that sounds terrible.
Go lay down.
You guys should check out the Unique Drink Guru, though. I cover a lot of weird drinks, very unique stuff, odd drinks that you've probably seen in the store and be like, I'm not buying that because it's weird looking. So what do? I buy them and I drink them. And we've had some home runs, and
hey man.
But with every home run comes
hey man.
Piper.
Man, why is this cat attacking me?
Piper.
My shoe that attractive?
All right, well, I'm going to slide in the bat cave real quick.
Go to the bat cave. Let's see what you got. What you got?
I went to the bat cave.
Went to the bat cave.
To the bat cave.
To the bat cave. Wow. Where do you live? Oh, that's dangerous.
We're in Tennessee. You guys know that.
10 a key.
The only 10 I see. Sweet. I doubt tonic wine would be illegal.
Can't do it.
But I don't drink alcohol, so. Hey, just flick the cat. Piper.
Oh, you gonna jump now, huh?
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
You don't want
Vladimir, he is here. Don't be mistaken, his beard does not make him queer. Vladimir! No. Oh, he thinks that we're so nice we must be in Canada. You know what? People told me that in Nashville. They're like, you're so nice, you should be Canadian. I'm like, well, I am half Canadian.
You know, I used to be a bouncer, and people used to say that about me all the time. That's why I should have got nicest award for nicest bouncer. I mean,
it's just a Tennessee thing. We're just nice people, man. And see, like, we all get along in this town. Everybody.
We were born military brats. You
military brats for life.
We were born respectful. Put some respect on my name.
Because if not, your dad'll hit you hard. No, my dad never hit me.
Yeah, my dad, shit.
My dad just had to raise his voice when I was a kid. He was like, okay.
You know, boy turned 14, got big, and started fighting back.
No,
I fought back.
I was little until I was 16, dude. Yeah. I didn't have a growth spurt. I was like 5'2" when I was 15, and then I started working at old CC's, and I started eating, and then all of a sudden, bloop, 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 I was like, I took a mushroom, and I got big. I went from 5'2", and then over the summer, I was like 5'8", and then just started growing slowly. Peaked out at 6 foot. Vladdy's tall as hell. That's a big man. He went to the back cave.
6'2" all day.
Good cat right there, though. Batman. Indiana people are jerks. I've only met a couple people from Indiana, but they do seem to be like snooty. A little snooty.
Yeah.
I don't know what though. Indiana doesn't have anything to boast.
What big cities are in Indianapolis?
Evansville's got that little airport.
I know. I have a friend that he's an Indianapolis Colts fan. Not 100% sure if he's necessarily from the area.
I don't know. It's a good observation. Hey, you guys, we got 5 people watching. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Help us out. Give us a thumbs up. Who has thumbs up and likes when you click the thumbs up button? These guys.
Batman.
Wouldn't want a headlock from Big Vlad. No kidding, that's a big man. Yeah, he's a big man. You know how you beat him? In his sleep, with a stick. Or if you do what I do when we were kids, is you just blow weed in his face when he's sleeping and then he wakes up stoned. You win. I'll never forget that happened. And he goes, is it going to be one of those days? I'm like, yeah, it's going to be one of those days, bro. That's back in the day.
Du
hast mich, ja. Wow, bitte, wow. Man, I always had that movie with me.
Oh, man. I've watched it at least once every year.
I used
the last 15 years.
I always kept a copy of Half Baked and How High on DVD in my car at all times. Just in case, wherever I was chilling, if we needed to pop it in.
You know, I got it on the digits, too. Got it on a hard drive.
It was
ready.
Saved up. They released the 25th anniversary edition or something like that of Half Baked. I wanted to get it.
That's crazy. It's been that long already.
How long can you make it in there, Ken? I don't know. Maybe 5? 6:30? You got to give us a little more time than that.
Yeah.
So we got to raise 10% of $1 million. So by my calculations, it's fucking impossible, man. Look, Ken, we got this plan. We're gonna sell weed. Yeah, good. Sell weed. No more widow love. Go sell it. Then the squirrel master came out of left field.
It's my fish.
He tried to take my cocktail fruit.
Yeah, that's too funny.
Oh,
we got some great memories together.
Oh, that's good times, man. You good times, man. Thank you, Jen. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
You got a position box, bro. What? What's that?
Precision.
Oh.
You know, this is all in the combing.
It's all in the combing.
Oh,
Oh, you got a P.O. box. A post office box. No, not yet. If it really comes down to it, George, private message me. I've got my links for like my Twitter and everything and my Facebook on here. Go ahead and send me a private message. If you really want to send something, I'll be happy to provide you an address if you want to shoot it out over here. That'd be fine. Brad sent me stuff, and I really don't care if you know where my house is. I got guns, so. And you're, I believe, in the UK anyway, right? So. Cool. I'd love to get some people to send me stuff. That would be awesome. Brad's got a P.O. box. I just don't think I'm popular enough yet to go out and get a P.O. box.
Can we get some fish and chips from Ireland?
The fish and chips from Ireland? I think that's from
the airport you stop at on the way back from deployment.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon, Ireland?
Oh, man.
Shannon was beautiful, dude. It smelled good there.
Because the first time I went through, they were doing like heck of construction all through the building. And then the last time I went through, they had it all done. They had like a restaurant and bar set up.
Yeah, I went there like that.
You know, you can't drink. I'm like, man.
We went there. The second time I went to Shannon, it was nice because I knew exactly where the smoke pit was. So as soon as we landed, people were like, "Where's the cigarette thing?" I'm like, "It's all the way at the end, down the stairs, outside." But once you opened that door and you smelled that Ireland air, it smelled so good there.
So good.
Like, it smelled like Irish Spring.
What's wrong with fish and chips? No, Shannon's, it's the airport, it's not.
A bag of cyanide? Aw, thank you. Actually, that'd be so cool if we got a bag of cyanide because I was watching Cody's Lab, which is another YouTuber guy, and he actually drank some cyanide. As long as you dilute it enough and take little bits, and it actually gets out of your system very quickly. Really so as long as you only take little bits of cyanide, you can actually ingest cyanide and be okay. But you got to dilute it. Dilute it a lot, and you'd have to have some very precise measurements to make sure that you got a non-lethal dose. But your liver actually processes it very quickly. So unless you get a lethal dose, it's going to be out of your system rather quickly. But I appreciate a nice bag of cyanide. Thank you. Hi, Gary. Gary, I didn't think I was going to go live, Gare Bear, but we did. We did.
Care Bear.
Well, I don't know. Just we started calling him that. It rhymes. I didn't want to call him Gare Hair or Gare Stare. Gare Bear. Nice name. We've been a nice guy. Gare Bear. Like if he was a Care Bear, he'd be Gare Bear.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the Care Bears say it all the time. Why can't he say it? It's still not either way.
What about Jew Bear?
Mm.
See? So it's okay. It's fine. Gare Bear, Jew Bear. Jew Bear, Gare Bear. Rawr. Rawr. I don't know.
Was the Care Bear with the heart a girl? I think it was a girl, wasn't it?
The one with what?
The one with the heart on the chest.
I don't remember. I remember Good Luck Bear was the green one with the clover. Yeah. There was Grumpy Bear or Rain Cloud or some, I don't know. There was a bear that had a storm cloud.
If I were to be a Care Bear, I would have been the Lion Care Bear.
I would have been Chronic Bear. Yeah, guys. It's the Care Bear countdown. Yeah. See that. There you go. Go ahead and show him. That's fine.
I can show him that.
That'd be me. There's my Care Bear.
That's loco. Oh, why is it so bright?
I should get that tattooed. Slide to the left.
Slide to the right. Oh.
Chris. Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Look at that little guy. It looks just like him. Look at him.
Double bat cave or buckets.
Just like him.
I'll go to the bat cave.
It's loco.
It's me.
Right there.
There I am. Chronic Bear.
Sold.
Wow, we got a lot of people stopping by. We still need some more thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that. I'd love to hit 20 thumbs up today. You think we can make 20 thumbs up happen throughout this thing? I don't know. I don't think so, but we'll try if you guys could help out. That would be cool. That'd be gravy. Gravy.
It's all gravy, baby.
Ain't no thing but chicken wing on this
as long as we ain't in the Navy.
Did you say the Navy?
Hell yeah.
To the back cave.
Nothing against people in the Navy at all. It just sounds really good in line. Lay down.
Do you know how I got these scars?
Do I really want to know?
Batman gave them to you. Batman gave them to me. So when Sip was here, we started a whole thing like that.
Who was?
Cipollone? My Italian buddy?
Yeah, that guy.
So he goes like this. Do you know how I got this check? I said, the VA gave it to you. The VA gave it to me.
The VA, I say.
My father was a crazy man. And one day, he came into the house and he said, let's put a smile on that face. No, I don't like this part of the story. It's crazy, man. Listen, Cleveland, if you're going to go ahead and stay here, man, I'm going to go ahead and need you to be quiet while he's talking about it. I want to hear it. Man, there's a little bit of a story. It's talking about cut your face, man. What the hell? So, anyway, Cleveland, father came by. Yes, what did he do? Kick the dog?
In the balls.
He has no balls. He has no balls.
No left. No cojones. No marbles.
¿De globas? No más. Dos verde bolas.
Se los rodaron, se fueron.
Adios. Beans and rice.
Rice and beans. Arroz con habichuelas.
Dude, he made the best, dankest ever ramen noodles. You drop an egg into it. It's a Puerto Rican thing, I guess. Why would I want to kick my dog? What did the dog do? Why would I kick a dog?
What did the dog do to you?
Hey, man, what do you got against dogs, man? He's just sitting there, man. He's not bothering anybody. I mean, you could kick the dog, man, but...
Not your dog. His dog.
Oh, at your work. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, kick the crap out of him. Not my dog.
That's not nice.
You're fine. Those dogs aren't supposed to be there.
Did he bite you?
He's at an airport. There's not supposed to be dogs in an airport. Dogs do not fly. as we all know. Yeah, see, there's not supposed to be dogs at the airport. That's very dangerous. You know, they could, like, land on a dog. And that could, like, take out the plane. No one would be happy with that. You know, please step aboard. United. So that would be bad for everybody.
What was that? The brakes?
Touchdown, that's all that was. It makes that sound. Now, every time I land the plane, I'm like, oh my god, we're going to hit a dog.
And, you know, hey, knock on wood, you know, knock on something.
That's funny.
As many times as I've driven around this, you know, this area, and the other night, a possum just started running out of nowhere, and I was just like, oh, and I saw him, and I was like, man, I don't want to hit that thing. Forget that. I want all that blood.
When did armadillos get here?
I don't know. It had to be in like the last 5 years.
Dude, we didn't used to have armadillos in Tennessee.
At all. They're just all migrating up north. I used to live in Louisiana, and we had them there.
I lived in Texas, and we had them there.
Yeah, see,
but when we moved to Tennessee, we didn't have armadillos here. And at least I know the language. It's armadillo.
Armadillo.
An armadillo. No, it's actually pronounced armadillo, but, you know.
It almost sounds like yellow in Spanish. Amarillo.
Amarillo. Sucio.
Puerco.
My sergeant used to call me that. Green bomb. Yes, Sergeant. Sucio.
Dan sucio.
Because he was like, yeah, I used to, well, that was Sergeant Napolis. He was kind of like you. So him and I got along great. And he was like, my juju bean. And I was like, my bamber. My mijo.
Mijo, vente.
Hola, Sergeant Napolis. Oh, my mijo.
Green bum.
Oh, I've heard that name. I've heard them all. Green bum,
Yeah.
green bean, Jew bean, G bean.
Green bum.
GB. Jew bagel.
Shit bum.
That's actually my cousin. Someone told me that.
Jew bagel.
It's all there. Better than brown bun, eh?
I'm not a brown
You put the
bum.
lime in the coconut. You mix them both together. You put the lime in the coconut, you drink it all up.
Put the lime in the coconut and twist it all up. Put the lime in the coconut and twist it all up.
Oh, I was jamming, dude.
Pins?
Huh? That's British for piss myself laughing.
Oh.
Trust me, I'm learning British now because of all our British friends over here helping me understand all these things. Like mingy. Do you know what mingy is?
No clue.
If I said to you, that's mingy, would you know what that means? It means it's disgusting. It's nasty. It's mingy. Oh, you drink something and it doesn't taste good? Oh, that's right, mingy.
Mingy.
Mingy. M-I-N-G-Y. Mingy.
Is that how it's really spelled?
I don't know, but that's how I spell mingy.
Okay. We'll go with Mingy.
Mingy?
Mingy.
Yeah. And, okay, the first time I told Brad, I think I pissed him off. He was like, what? Why would, what? Because pissed means drunk over there. You remember when they used to do that drinking class for us and they said that the words grog, alcohol, booze, piss. Who the fuck says piss? Oh, wow. Sorry, YouTube. My bad. This was giving an example. This is for purely educational purposes. And I was like, who says piss for drunk? Now you know.
Now you know.
Now you know. So I've been learning a lot of British words and stuff like that. They do have Aldi's. And check this out. My mind was blown yesterday. In Britain, do they use miles per hour or kilometers?
They use miles per hour.
I did not know that. I thought they used kilometers in Britain.
I want to say it's like the Middle East and Asia are the only ones.
Europe that uses kilometers.
Yeah.
But remember, I was always taught in school though. Like I remember being told that Britain was used. We were the only ones that used our.
And then most of those countries they drive on the opposite side of the road.
No, actually, Britain and Australia are one of the few countries that drive on the opposite side though.
Yeah.
Everybody else does drive on the right.
I know Asia drives on.
Asians drive on the right. Koreans drive on the right.
Right.
Japan drives on the right. Japanese drive on the left.
Okay.
But the British drive on the left and the Australians drive on the left. Germans drive on the right side of the road, you know.
I know we drove on the opposite side in Afghanistan.
Just remember, if you go to Britain, slide to the left.
Yeah,
Then you come to America, slide to the right. It's kind of crisscrossed. Crisscrossed. Everybody crash your car.
I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm that kind of guy. I'm that kind of individual that has, you know, kind of a twisted mind sometimes.
It's a military thing. It's a veteran thing.
And, you know, I go and they're like, hey, you drive this van. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to the left side of the van. When I open the door, I see the steering wheel on the right side of the van. I'm just like, okay. I think I forgot.
But you know what, though? I remember when I worked at the golf course?
Pished. Very drunk.
Rat arse.
Rat arse.
Well, that's weird.
Rat arse. Rat arse. Rat arse.
Now we'll say it with a Russian accent. I am very rat arse, dude. I've been at the pub so long. I came out before and you thought when I went in I was fine. Now, rat arse.
Da.
Da.
Da svidania.
Slaglovia. Nastrovia. That was it. Nastrovia.
Nastrovia.
Nasihenu. Heaven bless you both, Nastrovia. May we live together in peace.
Okay.
Yeah. My interpreter from Iraq was just here.
From where?
He came to visit.
Oh, for real? See? That's cool.
He lives in Knoxville. I helped him get him here, dude. His whole family, but he was thinking about moving here to Clarksville. He's like, I don't know anybody in the United States, and I don't understand all this stuff. And I was like, move to Clarksville, dude, and I got you. I'll show you all the ins and outs of being an American. He's like, he just needs help, like, understanding taxes and doing stuff like that. But he came to visit, got to see me when Sip was here last. It was great for all of us to see each other again. And he was like, I was like, do you remember Sipoloni? He's like, I don't remember who that is. And I was like, as soon as you see him, you'll remember. Dude, he saw Sip's face. He goes, I remember this guy. And I was like, he goes, dog, not for nothing. Dog, good to see you, dog. Dog, good guy right here. Good guy, not for nothing, not for nothing. Sipoloni, good to see you. Dude, it was so cool to sit down here.
Sip?
Sip's back in Boston. I got to go back and I'm visiting him next. So I'm going to do some magnet fishing up there next year in his boat. Yeah, he's going to take me out on his boat. We are going to magnet fish. And we are going to get about 6, 7 old magnets. And we are going to throw them in the water. And we are going to pull some stuff up. And it's a very pretty boat. I'm going to go get some lobster. Maybe some crabs. Not that kind of fishing. So I went out exploring Fort Campbell not too long ago. It's a great video. You missed that one too. And we found some Army ordnance. We went out into the horse's arse. You know where that is. See, I told Chris that. I said, we got to go out to the horse's ass. I'll just say it real fast. We had to go out the horse's ass is what it's called. And he's like, where's that? And I was like, the horse's ass, dude. Everybody knows where that is. That's gate 10. You remember.
That's where I go through.
Yeah, gate 10. The back way by the Sportsman's Lodge.
Yeah.
And, well, we went down to that area, and we went walking in the woods after it flooded from the hurricane here.
Oh.
They were pumping mad water out. I got some really cool shots, and we went walking in the woods. We found all kinds of killer poisonous mushrooms, and some Army ordnance, and some animal dens.
And you gotta be careful when you go out there, man. They got some nasty ass snakes out in the woods.
I'm straight, dude. We were good. We were good. They do have some snakes, but we were being very careful. I had boots on. You know, boots cost money. Boots cost money. And honestly, if anything happens, if anything truly happens, you get bit by a snake, you got about an hour. They know what kind of snakes are in those Fort Campbell things. You just run to the gate and be like, oh, look, here's my veteran ID card. I just got bit by a snake. I think I'm going to die. And I think they will help you.
Yeah.
They'll help you. They'll get someone there. So I really wasn't too concerned about it. Snakes aren't that big of a deal, especially if you realize that most snakes that are venomous don't want to use their venom. Okay? They don't want to use their venom. They'd rather save that for prey. Most snakes want to run away. Usually what happens when someone gets bit by a snake is, 1, they're messing with it. 2, you step on it by accident, which if that happens, there's not a whole lot you can do. But if you stay on paths and keep your eyes down, what did the military teach me? Military taught me to look in front of me where I'm walking everywhere. Look at the ground, keep an eye kind of in front of you in the ground. Watch where you're walking. So look where you're walking, and if you keep your head kind of, don't, if you want to, I stop to get views, yeah, but I keep an eye on the path I'm walking on, specifically when I know I'm in an area where there's snakes. Uh-oh. No. Ah! You're killing me. Okay, I had to stop the music. Sorry, man. It could have been copyright. My bad, y'all. I panicked. I'm sorry. It was the only thing I could think to do to kill the music. Puff adders, yeah, puff adders. Adders in Scotland. Snakes with legs. No snakes over there. Oh, we've got tons of snakes. We've got the water moccasin around here. We've got common garter snakes. We've got cottonmouths. We've got some rattlers. We've got black snakes. We've got regular ring snakes. We've got Ohio round snakes. We're out of focus. Okay, there we go.
That was my head.
Yeah, your big old head. This my boy Vlad, he got so much body. He got more head than he got body. Oh, that's how it goes. My boy Vlad, he's so naughty. He got more head than he got body. I haven't said that in a while. They should say that to all the big-headed kids. Oh, shit.
Like, what up?
What up? What up? Hold on, we can go like, what up? What up? Ah, that's trippy. There's 4 of us. Oh, the world just got twice as better because there's 2 Jeremys. That's funny. It's funny, man. Now you just need to share that video.
Batcave. Oh, someone said they're going to the Batcave.
Go into the Batcave and the Batcave. Batcave. No snakes in the Batcave. This is true, and I'm still a Jew.
Ain't no snakes in my Batcave.
It's a good song for Batman. Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Batmobile. Squealer, get played tonight. Coughing back up and robbing these on the site. Hitting the highway, beating the bad guys my way. But I can't be Bruce Wayne during the day, yay.
Lord help you.
Oh wow, I just made that.
Lord help
Bruce
you.
Wayne during the day, yay. That was good. Wow, that wasn't too bad, man.
Kitch is right there, dog. He needs some milk.
Man. Hey, man. The big man needs a double check the size of him.
A double check. Big ass checks. Look like I just won a marathon.
Heck yeah.
Iron Man competition.
Like Happy Gilmore. I'll just take one of them big checks.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Oh, man. That's the shit right there. Let me get one of the big checks. I can cash this, right? I just need to sign the back. Like, can I just sign a little one? Or do I have to sign a big one to fill the back so they can see it? Do I need a pen? Or do I need a permanent marker? What?
Would that come in big bills?
That come in big bills or little bills?
If you cash a big check, do you have to take big bills?
Please no Monopoly money.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you're twice as big, you need to go to the Batcave twice, they said.
Oh, wow.
That's only logical. It makes complete sense on a scientific term, so I agree. To the Batcave with you, Batman. He's not Batman. I'm Batman. Or am I Batman? Hey, Batman. Batman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hot water burn baby. Okay, we're back. To the Batcave with you.
Hey, Batman. Alright, Batman. Yeah, y'all know.
I'm actually running an experiment. been growing my hair long to see if it
You
gives
know
me
what?
psychic
I ain't even
powers.
gonna lie to you, man. I've been letting my hair grow out a lot recently. I'm thinking about just getting the sides, trimmed up. Just letting this grow out again, see how long I can let it go. Down to here.
See,
that
I told
shit
you
cornrow.
I'm trying to do it like this. So there's a scientific experiment. Grow your hair long, you get psychic powers because it's like antennas. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
You're gonna do the what was his name? Coolio. You can do the Coolio dog antennas.
You know what we should do is you and I should one day do the Dirty Man challenge.
Oh man.
You know what the Dirty Man challenge is?
It sounds familiar. I don't think it sounds
no shaving, no haircut for a year.
Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do all that.
Why not?
Man.
You put $500 up. Both of you put $500 in the pool, and whoever wins gets the money. But the first to cut their hair or shave loses the Dirty Man competition.
Oh, yeah, I would lose. That's the problem.
Okay, I'll definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. Send me a link onto it. Comment on the actual. Make sure you comment to remind me. That's Brad Tour. I love it. That's Brad American Tour. Or tour. Well, good. He may need it for. He said he was gonna do it. Look like obviously in England or Britain. A British tour first, which I agree. I think he should. It should be. It's the Magnet Man. Now you see me. Now I got it. You see that piece of metal? Now it's mine.
See that change on the floor? That's mine.
They used to laugh at me when in the army when they'd throw change at me in formation and I'd pick it up. Who's laughing now? I used to get like $10 a week doing that. I'd buy some sodas in the machine.
Keep throwing me your pennies. Keep throwing me that copper.
Dude, they throw down, like, people would laugh when they throw quarters. I'm like, you're an idiot. You just throw, because you think you have change in your pocket. It's funny. Just so you don't have to have change in your pocket, that's fine with me. I'll get in the car and just take a handful of it and throw it. I'll find that later when I need it.
There you go, man. I had one of the dudes at the bar, man. Dude's name was Tomcat. I said, Tomcat, da-da-da-da-da, he's the #1 Tomcat. And I remember the old Cartoon Network cartoon.
Oh, yeah, I remember Tomcat.
Man, that's classic. Tomcat.
Legs like Scoob. I love you, Raggy.
Man, what was
Raggy, why should we go over here for roast? We should go over itching.
What was that shark's name? Snaggletooth or something like that?
Yeah, Snaggletooth. Oh, yeah. How did you... Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw.
That was it, Jabberjaw. I'm trying to remember how he sounded. I'm trying to remember how Jabberjaw sounded. Brian. Release Brian.
Officer Dibble.
You heard Super Troopers 2 is coming out.
Oh my god.
Finally. It's getting I'm a little disappointed that they had to raise the money through a fan money to raise it, but the fans wanted it. But I'm glad we're getting a Super Troopers 2, but they better do it justice is all I can say. Hey, Rage Against the Machine. Raged against the dying of the light.
Testify. Fuck the camera.
Want to hear a joke? A Puerto Rican and a Jew were sitting and talking one day. Anyway.
But so yeah. Jew and Puerto Rican. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought? Who would have known? Which one?
Seth. Look, see? Once again, another Seth Rogen.
Seth.
Who does he look like? Does he look like anybody? He said Drake earlier. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night because you need my bud.
You know what? Now that we live, just so y'all know, if anything, Drake looked like me.
The Hulk?
I got him by a couple years.
He's Jewish-Canadian too, isn't he?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure he's Jewish-Canadian.
Yeah.
He's one of my people.
You know what I'm saying? He was born into the money.
Where's the synagogue there, eh? Well, Like I said, if there's that whole plot that Jews are trying to
all
take
that
over the
copper.
world, I want you guys to know I didn't get
UFC
that memo. I didn't get that memo.
I couldn't fight UFC, man. I didn't want to look uglier than what I already was.
Dude, he should though. He's a big dude, and he's not even training. I've seen this guy. He's big. He's a big guy. But you know, he could be tickled, and that would probably stop him.
Man, I couldn't go.
If some guy in UFC started tickling me, dude, I would punch. Yeah, but that would get you that motivation to start punch, because you know when like someone's doing that and they tickle you and you're like, get the hell off me, and you get the extra tickle strength.
He said, yeah, bro, he's a twat.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Nah, he's a big guy, dude. I wouldn't want to fight him. Like I said, I'd beat him in his sleep with the stick. That's how I'd beat him.
See this right here? This is what they call facade. This right here.
Stay with us. Okay, we're good.
You thought we were gonna get disconnected?
This app always gives me issues, but it's an easier way to connect to YouTube and get to other people more easily. Camify, not so much.
Harambe!
Harambe way, Harambe way, Harambe way. Ooh, he was shot in the zoo. Harambe sleeps tonight. That's
in the grave. Rest in peace, Harambe.
Harambe's dead. Harambe's dead. Harambe's dead. They shot his head.
Can't be. Wait, who's Harambe?
You've got plenty of supplies? I've got plenty of supplies. What do you mean? I heard somebody else say that. What do you mean you got plenty of supplies? Is that a reference to something I said? Because if it is, I do.
Do you have plenty of supplies?
Vladimir can attest. Do I have supplies?
We have supplies.
We're supplied.
Supplied up.
Supplied.
All good.
Some would say, was I denied? No. We were supplied. How do you take your bacon? Do you want it baked? No. Fried.
Alcohol? Not much of a drinker.
No.
I had too much of that already.
Would you like some cake? No. Pied.
On my birthday. I drink on my birthday. I will say that.
I'll have a mojito once in a while, dude. Because I love mojitos, dude. And because they're not super strong, I can even go as far as having like 2 or 3 if I want to get crazy. But I love a mojito.
My thing about mojitos, it has to be like full ice.
It's got to be lots of ice. The mint has to be properly crushed. And it has to be chilled. The rum has to be nice and chilled.
Okay.
And the syrup needs to be at room temp, so it mixes more evenly. Other than that, I love a mojito. Best one I've ever had was in Florida. It's hard to get a good mojito in Tennessee, I will say that. But I do love mojitos.
It's in your blood. Crispy bacon. I try to stay away from
Krispy
bacon.
Kreme.
This bacon's so good.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it now, and I don't care who gets mad about it. I don't like donuts. I'll eat them once in a while, but like I only enjoy like a jelly. Man, but I do not like donuts. And glazed donuts are disgusting.
I've lost like 100 pounds in the last 2 years, and I enjoy a donut.
I found some of it.
I enjoy a donut.
I don't like donuts.
I enjoy a good donut. I had an eclair this morning, as a matter of fact.
You ate an eclair?
Oh yeah. That bitch was gone like 3 bites.
Where'd you get it from?
I think I got it from the gas station.
What a gas station? Which one?
A BP gas station.
Where? Like where?
Next
Ain't
to my
nobody
crib.
over there.
Next to my crib.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm thinking.
Lafayette.
Okay, hold on. I got it. The one right there we always used to chill at? Oh, okay.
Yeah. This shit was good.
I'll get them for Evie once in a while when she wants them. Yeah, and I'll get I like jelly-filled donuts because I just like them.
Sunday's like a freebie day to me, especially football season. I always make buffalo chicken dip. You eat it with like some Tostitos, some scoops or something.
We should go to a fight this season, and hope a hockey game breaks out.
Man, Yes, I need to get to like a
I want to watch
hockey
hockey.
game. Trying to get to another football game here this season.
I don't know. I'm a little mad at the Titans, but we're not going to get into that.
Eh.
But I'm very proud of my Nashville Predators. Because you know what? I became a huge hockey fan in the last probably 3 years. Started becoming a fan of hockey and watching it.
Fun, man.
Hockey is awesome, dude.
Sometimes it's a little extended,
But there's nonstop action, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot of nonstop action. The hits are
slam, bam,
solid.
this way, that way. It's intense. What's gonna happen?
The
Every
way
shot
they have
is
to move around with the puck, and
every shot is like breath stopping though. It's great.
You.
Like sometimes in a play, like
sometimes you might miss that shot.
I know, but regardless, the shot gets hit and this team holds their breath. Did he get it? This whole team holds their breath. Did he get it? It's intense, dude. It's intense. And that's why I like it, man. And then Sip, I like it. I like just to watch Sip get annoyed because he yells at the screen, "Come on, that's not good hockey, dude."
Yeah.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah. To the back cave.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What you see will define explanation.
Mr. Disney.
That's actually Willy Wonka.
Oh.
And you know what? See? Oh my God. Once again, another person who says, I told you, all I can sing is Disney songs, man. I sound like, my wife calls me constantly, you sound like a Disney prince.
We were buddies before the army.
Yeah, we were army buddies. We were army brat buddies.
Yeah, she looked of age. She looked seasoned.
Sorry about that. But no, we were army buddies. It was funny, too, is he worked at Walmart and I worked at Kmart.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
And we were surviving back then, making it happen on very little, dude.
Man.
No, see, dude, we didn't have anything.
If we told you some of the stuff that we used to do.
No, well, we can't get into some of that
We'd
stuff.
have to tickle you to death.
Yeah. We did some. But we were, there were times, there was a lot of
ostrich feathers, too. The ostrich.
I mean, I moved out when I was 17.
Yeah, we both did.
We were out of the house, both of us at 17 years old.
I was relieved of my homely duties.
I got thrown out. Well, no, I graduated. I went on my senior trip. I came back. I had turned 18 over my senior trip. And I came back and...
Man, it was all for the best. I'm glad.
Yep, it worked out great, though.
Just the way we wanted it to.
I can remember. Where's your boy stay? Jeremy. He stays first floor, my house, right there, on the couch. I met my boy Vladimir. He came up to me. I told him, I said, I need money. He said, me too. So we started hanging out and making it together.
What he said. You ain't lying.
Oh, there was crazy times. We used to play a game in his apartment. It was called Try to Knock Vladimir Off the Skateboard in the Hallway.
Man,
so you can imagine how that game went.
Oh yeah,
and it was full on throw myself at Vlad, try to knock himself off the skateboard while he came skating down the hallway carpet.
We played football with no pads.
Oh yeah. The old CC's Turkey Day Thanksgiving game extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Every year, a lot of the restaurants used to get around here together. They'd come together on Thanksgiving morning and play each other in football. So it'd be like a KFC versus, us, or CC's versus the Pizza Hut people and stuff like that. And it used to be a lot of fun to do that. A lot of fun. A lot of restaurants would come out and it'd be a lot of fun. Thanksgiving Day. Since all the restaurants are shut down here anyway. Get up in the morning, go play some football, go home. Turkey's already in the oven. Go out and play some foosball. I can't do it anymore, though. Not with my shoulder.
No.
I've been invited every year.
I dabbles.
Big Vlad is lit. No, he's not. He's done nothing but go to the Batcave. You know nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing.
You know, it can't be lit.
Oh, we don't want to talk. This is so much better when we get to hang out with Vladimir and I can tell stories. That way it's not me just trying to tell you guys, but there's someone there to show you guys that I've always been a little out of my mind.
I am a wee bit tired, you know, a little famished.
I'm going crazy.
You know.
There's some Cinesticks in there if you want them.
You know, see? Look at that.
I think there's some frosting too. Some frosting too. It's going crazy.
Yeah, they're going with the full on. Oh yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, but what I'm saying is, do we really have 6?
Shit.
5? How many? Five.
Going out the full slang out there, you know, lit.
I was doing the auction form earlier. The auctioneer voice.
Oh.
5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5.
25, 9, 25.
I'm gonna go to 5 and a 5 and a 5 and I'm looking for 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and this or 5 from this or looking 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter for 5, going 5 and a quarter once, going 5 and a quarter, got a 5 and a quarter over here, 5 and a half. I'm looking for 5 and a 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 5, 5 and a 5 of this sir, looking for 5, looking for 6. We got 6. I got 6, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a 10, 6 and a 10, 6 and going quarter, 6 and a quarter. I got 6 and a quarter. Thank you sir, 6 and a quarter.
That's a good question. I got it.
What?
If there was Cheech and Chong between me and him, who would be Cheech and who would be Chong?
Well, if you remember, we did a video where I did the voices, both of them, with you. Who would be Cheech?
Like, what do y'all think?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. If we were doing Cheech and Chong, who would be Cheech and who would be Chong? If you don't know, Cheech would be, hey man.
Hey,
No, that Chong, that was Cheech.
It's
Cheech was,
Cheech.
hey man, you gotta give me a ride, man. Okay, come on, baby, I'll give you a lift. And then Chong would be this guy, man. This Tommy Chong, man. So, who would be who?
Yeah, you would definitely have to be Chong.
Oh, thanks, man. That's who I really wanted to be, man. He's a great guy, man. He made movies. He smokes a ton of dope, man. And he's really pretty much the life, man.
You always really mellowed out, you know.
Hey, thanks, man. He keeps the hair from turning gray, man. He smokes like a preservative. You ever seen bad smoked meat? Of course not, man.
Do you see any white pillows on my beard?
Maybe 1 or 2, man.
No, man, I can't. Always too young.
Chong Jeremy Chong. Hey, thanks, man.
Que se jode.
Why'd you throw that away? I didn't eating it, man. It's probably dog. I don't care, man. It's good.
¿Te gustan los perros?
Look, I'll have what he's having, man. Latin, back in the day, I used to watch the movies and there'd be a bit of Spanish. Latin, get over here. What do you say?
Man, he's just speaking ignorant.
Do Willie Nelson? I don't know if I can do Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
My dad said, came over one day, he said, if you keep beating up, you're going to go blind. I said, where are you, Dad? Maybe that's a little Willie, I guess.
Hey, that was pretty good. I give you that one. I definitely give you that one. Isn't Willie Nelson the same guy who played what was it? The dad, the grandpa.
Do you remember Half Baked? And he
Dukes
goes,
of Hazzard.
Yeah, you remember Half Baked? He
him.
goes, you know how much condoms used to cost him? I don't know either. We didn't use them.
Shit, man. If you wanted to, we could sell some condoms to a convent or to some monks in a monastery.
I don't think it's gonna go over very well, man. We should try doobies. Can be done in silent, man.
We could just use them ourselves.
No,
never mind.
And I'll never smoke weed with Willie again. Did you ever hear that song goes, it's called Nope, That One to Marlboro?
That wasn't Marlboro.
Nope,
No,
that wasn't. He talks about, the song talks about, I was basically, the guy's talking about his neighbors start having a loud party, and he goes over there to ask him to please turn the music down, and while I was there, a young fellow came up and offered me a cigarette. I took a hit, and I realized, nope, that wasn't a Marlboro.
Wasn't no Marlboro. Had you fooled.
I am truly Fortune's foe when it comes to this. Truly Fortune's foe. That was a good movie regardless of what anybody said.
Yeah, what was the last good movie you've watched?
The last good movie I watched, I thought The Martian was really good with
Martian. I haven't even watched
where
it
he
yet.
gets stranded on Mars.
Was it Matt Damon?
Yes, that was actually really good.
I
And
haven't
if you
watched
check
it yet.
movie theory on YouTube, the science behind it was actually plausible. So it was actually a really the art. I've been working on my sci-fi book now.
Have you watched the new Transformers?
No, I don't. I stopped watching Transformers.
Oh, okay.
It got retarded.
This last one was like really weird, but it was still good in a way.
But I've been writing a sci-fi book for about a year now.
Sci-fi.
I've got 2 chapters done.
Is the word mushrooms in the book?
No, not at all. I think it's going to be really good when I finish it, if I ever get around to it. So if you guys think that this is like a creative mind, imagine me focusing this creativity in a single direction in a storyline. I've come up with it beginning, middle, end. I've written the sequel's already been written in my head. I know the title of the book. I know how to work everything. It's done. The book is done. I just have to write it. Oh, I can remember everything from movies I see, dude. Everything. I have a very good memory. There's no such thing as a photographic memory. I have what's called an ideologic memory. If I can see something and associate it with something quickly, I'll remember it forever. That's why if you ever meet somebody for the first time, say their name 3 times and you won't forget it.
Never thought about that.
As soon as you meet somebody, what's up? How you doing? Hey, I'm Vladimir. Vladimir, I'm not going to forget your name now, Vladimir. And if you do that, your brain will remember it. Or writing in red, your brain remembers the color red better than anything. Black Hawk Down was a good movie. I actually knew the pilot in that movie who when he went down and they captured him, he was stationed here at Fort Campbell when I was a kid. Mike something, I forget his last name, but I actually got to meet him. He was a really nice guy. We all had tied yellow ribbons around our trees for when that happened. He was a soldier out of here at Fort Campbell. So I actually met that guy. I can't remember his name. Nice guy. Mike Faraday, I want to say. But I don't know if that's correct. Remember. But if you look up who it was based on, he was a really nice guy out of here at 101st. And I remember when all that was going on. So, yeah. I was little. That was when we just got stationed here yet.
Man, right.
When we went to Fort Hood, we were going there. We were like, oh my gosh, we're only going to be like a mile outside of Waco. And Waco had just happened, the Waco incident.
Bro, 9/11. You remember where you were on 9/11.
Everybody knows where they were on 9/11.
Some of these people, I mean, I don't know. I don't even think some of y'all watching might even be old enough or even born when that happened. Like,
can you believe that in a year, next year, kids that were born in 2000 will be 18?
Yeah, man. I watched a memorial piece that they had a video up on World Star. It was a real nice video. It was like 30 minutes long.
Oh, that's cool.
But it was like started off with like the story of because I think the Pentagon got hit first before anything else got hit.
No, if I recall correctly, the order of the planes was building, Pentagon, Pennsylvania, building.
Oh, maybe so.
Because I watched it the entirety, dude.
Man, just watch.
Where were you? You were in school, huh?
Yeah, I was in high school.
See, because I was homeschooled. I wasn't.
Yeah,
I had already done my school for the day, and I was sitting watching Wonder Years.
Wonder Years.
So I was watching Wonder Years, and a commercial came on. So I changed the channel, and I caught the first plane had just hit.
I was in accounting class in Miss Morris's class.
I sat there and watched until the second plane hit, and then I had to go wake my dad up because he had just gotten out of the Army the year prior. And I went and told him, I was like, Dad, the TV says we're under attack.
Oh, there you go. He said he was 33.
Oh, well, you remember it I had just been to New York, too, 3 months prior to the towers coming down. I have a picture of them from Liberty Island.
Clarksville.
Remember when I was doing my, I used to do ballet, jazz, hip-hop, and tap when I was a kid. So I was a performer. You remember when I had to fly out to New York though for lessons?
Yeah.
So I flew out to New York and for 4 days to
crazy.
take lessons from a really top-notch dance choreographer. So I was out there for a few days right before the 3 months to the day. We flew out there July 11th. I was out there. So that was crazy. I used to perform all over Clarksville too, man. Vladdy remembers when I'm like, hey man, what are we doing tonight? Well, dude, I gotta go hit this performance thing real quick, then we can go chill. I'll come. Vladdy was always cool. He was one of the people who was like, well, I'll come chill with you, dude. Heck yeah, I want to come see all you bust out your moves. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. So he always came and chilled and hung out. And that was really cool. I did that for like 2 or 3 years. I won a lot of awards. I have awards that I've won for tap dancing and stuff like that. Oh, wow. Yeah. It was early morning.
Yeah.
It was early morning.
Yeah. I was in accounting class. You know.
I had to go to work at Cece's though. I
That was
remember
weird.
riding my scooter, keeping an eye on.
Oh man, that's funny.
Keep an eye out
Yeah,
just to
scooter,
look for
that's
airplanes.
classic.
Looking for airplanes.
That's a great memory.
It was dead that day, dude. I didn't when that all kicked off. The businesses went under here. Businesses went under.
Yeah, I remember all the job
Because
loss.
they emptied Fort Campbell out to go fight that. There was no work. You couldn't get a job. You could rent like a 2-bedroom apartment for like $300 a month with water included. It was great. You could rent a 3-bedroom house for like $450.
I had a 2-bedroom apartment for $500 when I was 17.
Yeah, it was too easy to get apartments. Water, electricity included, I bet too.
No, I paid for that separately.
Oh, separately. Well, still though.
I wasn't even there that much. School and work.
Right.
Dang.
Good time. Oh, not good times. Crazy times.
Yeah, man.
Crazy times.
Now it's almost time for Halloween.
You
know Hugh Hefner passed.
I
Right?
heard, but did you hear? No, though he went on. Oh crap, we lost it again. Hugh Hefner did pass away, but did you know that he died on Hump Day?
Yeah.
Hump
Yeah,
Day.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Gary Ballin. He said he owns his own house.
Oh, I hear you, Gare. This is mine. I rented one apartment in my entire life. I paid 1 year of rent in my entire life.
I've owned a few houses.
Hold on, out of focus. Yeah, his parents also own like what, 2 or 3 houses.
Oh yeah, no, they're getting rid of all that stuff soon.
They
Some
liquefying.
money in the bank.
Well, see though, George, if we talk about the Illuminati, that must mean then you believe that there's this secret Jewish organization trying to set out to rule the world. And I want you to know, as a Jew, I didn't get that memo. I didn't get that memo. And trust me, I'd be on board.
He'd be on board.
I'd be
There's
on
no
board.
question about it.
I'd be on board. Well, that's the whole conspiracy behind the Illuminati, that it's the Jewish bankers that control the world. The NWO, right, the bankers. And the bankers who owns the banks, the Jews. So it would have to be a Jewish conspiracy, which is very conflicting for me because, again, I didn't get the memo.
Man, at least...
I'd save you, Vladdy, because I'd be like, yo, this is my boy, though. This is my boy. I can't.
At least it wasn't like the Amish that were in power some way.
The Pope? Well, Pope. The Pope.
I mean, I can spray paint my hair white.
I told Brad
I look more popely.
I told Brad he needs to magnet fish the Pope's toilet.
That'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious if you could get into the Vatican to do that. Vatican City. You want to magnet fish the Pope's pooper? Yeah, I just want to see what I can fish out. You know, look for anything that His Holiness may have, any miracles His Holiness may have left behind.
Remember that episode from Robot Chicken with Richie Rich?
Yeah.
He was like, hold on. He's giving the butler a tip. He's like, bloop. Drops a big old gold bar. He was like, here you go. He's like, thank you, sir.
Do you remember in the movie Euro Trip?
Oh.
He goes, "Is there anything else I can get for you, sir?" "No, I think that'll do it. Here you go." Turns to his boss. "You see this? A nickel. I opened my own hotel." Pow! Slaps the guy across the face and walks out. Gotta love that exchange rate. Oh. Well, see, though, that's what's kind of the head of the Masonic Lab, the Masonic Lodges. My great uncle, my Uncle Jim, he is and I don't know anything about it, what it means, but I know it's of a higher ranking position. He is a Grand Wizard for the Freemasons. And when my grandpa, you remember Grandpa, you met Grandpa. When my grandpa got sick and died, or was dying, they do what's called a Red Cross message. And Vladimir confirmed if anything I'm saying is not true in the military. So they sent out the Red Cross message to come to me. It usually takes about 24 hours if they're slow about it. My first sergeant, who was a Mason, came to my tent, and I was talking to them on Facebook about it, and the word had got out they were trying to get me home from Afghanistan on emergency leave. My first sergeant came into my tent, and he said, "I heard that your grandfather is ill, and you're trying to get home." My first sergeant and I really didn't get super along too much, but after that we really did. But he came in the tent, was like, "We heard your grandfather's sick." The next day is when I got the Red Cross message, and my first sergeant knew as I was on Facebook finding out, and my uncle was already getting the wire put out that he wanted me home. And it reached my first sergeant in Afghanistan while I was learning it live. So do the Masons have some kind of thing going on there? Well, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. They have a little brotherhood there. They take care of each other, and that's, I guess, okay. I don't know much about it, and I don't pretend to. But I do know that they were able to get some messages across quick to people, and it traveled. You know, good news travels fast, bad news travels faster. So,
Very true.
So, I don't know what the situation was with that, but they were ready to send me home on emergency leave. It was only my Sergeant Major who stopped it. Which is pretty cool for a grandparent.
Spill a bean. I feel nothing to really say.
Yeah, my uncle doesn't talk to it a lot about it. My cousins also, he goes to the lodges. I've asked them about maybe me joining up, but I would be like anything. I would keep my mouth shut too. But you know, I was actually in Iraq, and I got a letter from what was called the Sons of something, and the Sisters of Priority or something like that. And I asked my dad about it. And apparently my grandfather and my grandmother were in a secret society like that. And it's extended always to family members once they reach a certain age. And when I turned 21, they sent me my letter in Iraq. Or 22, I got my letter sent in Iraq. I didn't fill it out because I didn't know what the heck it was. And then I found out later on it was my offer to join because my grandfather had been in it. I was an automatic offer. I didn't know. If I'd have known then what I know now, I might have signed up. But there was talking about keeping secrets
stuff,
and promising money, and I was like, well, I don't know.
Oh man.
Well, probably, maybe I am. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? I don't know. But my family has a lot of military ties. Your dad was military. So, military in this town is a strong thing. That's a big connection, and there's all veterans, and all the kids join up, and we turn into veterans. And
tons of retirees around here.
There's veterans, and there's nothing but Army and veterans here. Military and veterans and military, and then their kids.
Don't attack Fort Campbell.
Huh? Yeah, right. This place is probably armed to the teeth.
I'll be screwed.
This place is armed to the teeth, I'm sure. Everybody here has guns. Everybody. You don't walk into somebody's house and be like, "Do you have a gun?" You walk in and you're like, "Where are your guns?" Like, "Oh, I got a couple." Everybody's got guns. And there's not a lot of shootings here in Clarksville. Very few. Very, very few.
Oh, man. Dunkirk. I don't even want to watch that movie. I don't like watching war movies anymore.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of war movies.
I don't watch a lot of war movies. What was this one movie called? The Source Code. I went to go watch it. And I think it was like 15 minutes into the movie. I was like, I can't watch this. It just reminded me too much of the deployment.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like that they can't get Hua right in any Army movie they make. No one can get
that anymore.
They can't, but they can't get it right. It's always or Hua. It's like, just say Hua. It's the easiest thing in the world to say, and they mess it up in movie and TVs all the time. It pisses me off. It really does. It annoys me.
Mash.
I want to throw the remote at the TV when they say it wrong. All right, man. Hey, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. We were on here for about an hour anyway. Thanks so much for stopping by and chilling with me and Vlad. We appreciate you guys hanging out. I'll be back live sometime, probably whenever. But we are scheduled to do the ghost hunt on the 13th. Vlad, again, thanks so much for stopping by, man. We appreciate you hanging out and chilling.
Always, bro.
Guys, thank you so much as always again. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share if you think you found some funny videos. And check out some of the other stuff I got going on. I really do appreciate it. And you guys take it easy. Gary, thank you as always. We'll catch you guys on the other flip side. Bye.